Hello, we're going to complete our video of Parivrtta Janu Sursasana, which is revolving. Parivrtta is revolving, Janu knee, Shirsha is head. So head to knee, revolving side pose. We're going to draw the right knee in towards the chest, and we're going to let that leg drift out into a shape of Konmasana, and then extend the left leg out wide. Excellent. Sitting up nice and long. And we can use a block. Sometimes I like to use a block for this posture, give you options here. We can start out with it being on the inside of the left knee. Good. And then inhale the arms up overhead. There's a slight twist to look over the right knee towards the folded leg. And then with that slight twist, you can lead with the left armpit towards your left foot. And as you reach out using the armpit, then that left arm can come down to the inside of the block, onto the forearm, so the forearm onto the block. There you go. And then reaching that top arm overhead, lengthening through the elbow. Good. Opening up through the chest, and again, leading with the left armpit. Good. And if you have the ability, then you can reach the left arm long to grab the toe, and then the right arm as you just use the breath to keep lengthening down. Any amount. Wait, breath. Good. Opening up the chest. Good. She's just demonstrating, waiting, inhaling, exhaling. Good. So that left arm grabs the inside of the foot, the top right arm grabs the outside of the foot, and then there's a slight twist up towards the ceiling. Now, if you like, she's in the full posture now, but if you like, you can also, from the inside of the block to help you get down, you can also take the block to the outside of that knee, and then take your forearm onto the block once again, reaching that top right arm overhead, and continue to side bend. Again, leading with the armpit, keeps that arm up. There's a slight twist. You can even play with, let's show them, Carrie, how you take your right arm over to the left rib cage on the bottom side and bring that rib cage up to revolve that to get the arm down. Beautiful. Good. So the elbow again, elbow to the knee to help brace, to bring the chest around, the shoulder blades onto their back. Good. Feeling how the head turns out of these abdominal muscles, out of the hip muscles, just feeling everything melt down. Again, not going for the completion of the pose, but how are you going to get to the complete pose? With ease and breath. Good. Inhale to come up. And then we're going to switch sides. So you draw your legs together. Bend the left knee out to the side in the shape of Konmasana. Take the right leg out wide. Good. And so once again for this side, let's demonstrate how you take your hands, both hands to your side ribs. Reach, lengthen up the rib cage, and then turn towards your left knee. And as you turn toward your left knee, then you're able to side bend to the right. Excellent. Lift the rib cage up in towards the armpits and keep lifting, and then let the arms extend out. So the reach is coming not necessarily from the arms, but from the hip to the armpit. Excellent. And then the top left arm reaches up and overhead. Good. The knee, as you see, her right elbow is bent, pressed against her right knee to help to create that upward movement, that twisting of the spine. Good. And a lengthening. Waiting on the breath, relaxing everything down. Excellent. And then inhale and come all the way up. Beautiful. Next, we're going to move into Kurmasana, which is the tortoise pose, but we're going to do a couple of preps here in order to help with the hips in this posture. So she's going to come back onto all fours. And she's going to make her way into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Stretching out, especially after all of those hip openers. Beautiful. Excellent. Undulating into the spine. Good. And then bending the knees, lifting the sit bones, look up between your hands, and then jump the feet to the outside of your hands. Good. Once again, opening up the hips so the knees are braced on the inside. The knees are braced on the outside of the arms, upper arms, and just wiggling the hips side to side to open them up. Keeping the hips up and the feet flat onto the ground, so lift your hips up a little bit higher and let the chest melt down. Good. So it's more of a flat top as you open the hips up. Excellent. And then let's go ahead. This is another nice little prep. So she's going to thread her left arm behind her behind her leg. And then she's up, and then she's going to internally rotate that shoulder, hands up by her buttocks, and then the right arm's going to come, interlacing the fingers behind the back, and then just straightening the legs. Again, the play of the posture. So it's, this not easy to do. She makes it look easy to do, but it's playful. The rib cage lengthens away from the hips. The shoulder blades are on the back and they're moving towards the hips. Good. So rib cage lifts towards the collarbone, shoulder blades move down towards the hips. Good. She's going to bend the knees to release the arms, and then she's going to switch sides. So right arm's going to come underneath her right knee, thread through, take it to the internally rotating, clasping the arms, and then straightening the knees. This is just kind of fun to do for the hips and the shoulders. And you see the nice broadness of her back, head in line with the shoulders. Excellent. And she's going to bend the knees to release and then come back down to sitting. So coming into Kurmasana, she's going to bend the knees, place the feet flat onto the ground. The feet are wider than the hips. She's going to keep the knees bent, pressing into the ground, and then she's going to forward bend between the thighs. And this becomes playful once again. She's spiraling in the thighs to get them nice and open. Good. And then she's just going to reach, and then she's just going to play, and she's rocking side to side, and then the arms slide underneath the legs, palms face down, shoulders are rolled in. And again, you have the relationship between the knees and the upper arms, and eventually the toes can lift up and you can slide the heels forward, and it's through the weight of the legs to get the chest down to the ground. Any amount. The body is enclosed by the arms and the legs, and the mind draws inward. And you just wait and watch and feel. Mind draws inward, the tortoise pose. Couple more breaths. Long spine, hips are open, weight of the legs, internally rotating those shoulders. Good. She makes it look so easy, doesn't she? Good. A relaxing breath. And then when you're ready, you inhale to come up. Bend the knees if you can. Slide the arms out. Gently come up and out. Good. And sit in easy pose. Namaste. Thank you.